What's up, YouTube? This is Mathwist97, and welcome back to my SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 General Manager mode. We are coming to you from Blackpool, England, for the March 3rd edition of Monday Night Raw. As you can see, lined up on the match card, we've got the Demon's Apple taking on D-Generation X with The Rock in their corner. Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro finally square off in singles action. I'm going to have Hardcore Holly turn heel, and I'm going to put him in a rivalry with Rey Mysterio, because, I mean, at this point, some of our superstars are just kind of spinning their wheels, because I only have plans for so many guys on the roster. Some of the guys are just kind of going to be left out up until WrestleMania, so I'm kind of trying to put them together, but some of the feuds that are going to be going up until WrestleMania are kind of meaningless, because I don't know exactly how to give them a big payoff with such a short amount of time left. But I'm going to put Hardcore Holly in a rivalry with Mysterio just to give them something to do, just to keep them relevant so that they're not off the weekly shows, which kind of sucks. I was hoping to get more out of Hardcore Holly, but with how late I ended up picking him up in the series, there just wasn't much time to actually build him up and put him in a very credible spot on the card. But I guess right now, have Umaga take on Rey Mysterio, mix them into the feud between Van Dam and Umaga. That's what I could think of for the time being. Big Show, handicap match against Taker, Kurt Angle, and Mick Foley, just keeping rivalries relevant for a week. Eddie Guerrero is going to take on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Edge is going to be ringside, and I actually wanted to flip the roles. Let's put Guerrero, let's put Edge in Guerrero's corner for this one, just to see how things play out. And then, of course, we're going to have a non-title exhibition match between our #1 contender and the current WWE champion. It's Batista versus John Cena in the main event here in Blackpool. Let's go ahead and confirm the match card. Let's see how the handicap matchup plays out. Okay, good, but Big Show still losing, which is what needs to happen. And as for a match I'm going to play, kind of interested in the Steve Austin Guerrero match. But I think I'm going to play this one. I think I'm going to get involved in the tag title picture. So this begins the power alliance between D-Generation X and the Rock and Sock Connection. They're finally gonna try to work together to keep the Demon's Apple down, to kick them out of the tag title picture. But this is the Demon's Apple. This is the new fan favorites on the block. So you know that we gotta do whatever it takes to put these guys over, to really have them come. We gotta stack everything against them so they can come out on top in the end, that they can really defy the odds. Maybe that's a bit of wish fulfillment. Maybe we're pulling the strings of fate a little too hard in the Demon's Apple's favor. But you know what? This is GM mode, where the guys, we gotta get the right guys, the right shots. And honestly, D-Generation X, The Rock, they step in, they try to take control of the tag title picture. The tag title picture that the Demon's Apple had spent so much time trying to take over, trying to earn their shot against Eminem to finally take the titles from Eminem. But then the Rock and Sock Connection, they just jumped right in and just stole that opportunity from them. So now, the Demon's Apple, they risk all of their hard work, everything that they've worked for, just completely blowing up in smoke. They miss losing out on all of that. I feel like I kind of lost where I was going with that train of thought, but you get the idea. The Demon's Apple, they don't want their hard work to be in vain. I mean, why would you want that? But they're gonna have a tough task ahead of them, trying to keep it all under control. D-Generation X and the Rock and Sock Connection. That is a tough task to try to overcome, a tough obstacle. So the Demon's Apple are looking ready. That's the thing, the Demon's Apple, they are our children in this GM mode. They were created by you, the fans, and they are the biggest, the most concrete result of this passion project is that you have created the Demon's Apple, and now they've got to try to overcome, really take on the world at this stage. I mean, the Rock and Sock Connection, Eminem, that was a tough task, but now you've got D-Generation, D-Generation X getting involved. Kane with a massive uppercut there to Shawn Michaels. But now you've got D-Generation X getting involved, just making things all the more complicated for the Demon's Apple. It's going to be really tough for them to hang with this group. They could be in way over their heads, but if they want to actually become the best tag team in this division, good job, referee, getting in the way there. But if they really want to become the best tag team in the world, they're going to have to go up against teams like this. D-Generation X, Rock and Sock. Oh my God, Kane with a nice counter there, just choking out the Heartbreak Kid right now. The Rock not looking too satisfied with this. But of course, when it comes to the Rock and Sock connection, they just want to see these two teams tear each other apart. They don't really care who wins the match in the end. I mean, they might be kind of siding with D-Generation X, but you have to admit, you'd have to believe that two legendary teams like this, four icons in this industry, you have to imagine that their egos are ultimately going to have the advantage in the end, that it's every team for themselves. Even if they might be working together to eliminate the common foe, at the end of the day, it's all about number one. And that's what the Demon's Apple could try to exploit, try to use to their advantage. You can definitely expect that this six-man tag is going to, not six-man tag, but triple threat tornado tag, rather. You can bet that that's going to be one of our marquee matchups at WrestleMania. But we lost the main event spot, so I think we're only going to have... Actually, wait, I don't know how many matches we're actually going to be able to have. Because there's the Raw versus SmackDown stuff. Oh man, a lot of this might just blow off at the final episode of Raw, rather than WrestleMania, which always kind of sucks about GM mode. That's what I don't really care for, is that all of your big payoffs are gonna happen not at the show of shows, but at, so like every time the final episode of the series is always a bit anticlimactic because everything has to happen the episode before. That's just kind of the issue you're gonna come up against with a GM mode series on YouTube. As right now, Shawn Michaels trying to roll up Carlito here. Kane in the ring, and he makes the save. But the referee is going to have to keep control of this. He's going to have to get Kane out of the ring. Meanwhile, tag made to Triple H. Oh, what a shot to the midsection of Carlito right there. Oh, but Carlito back to his feet. Carlito's not going to let Triple H take the upper hand. As there's a couple shots to the back, the lower spine of Triple H. Carlito now dragging him to the center of the ring, but Triple H with the counter. Oh, we went for the running knee, but Carlito was able to dodge it. Was not able to capitalize, though. Triple H starting to bring the fight, keeping up the pressure on Carlito. There's a nice counter. Knife edge chop delivered to Carlito. And he missed that one. Carlito able to duck it. And here's Carlito with a back suplex taking down Triple H. Maybe that was more of a side suplex, but you get the idea. Oh, there's a Triple H, or it looked like Carlito was going for a drop kick. Oh my God, what a knee to the face by Triple H. And this is where he was about thinking he was going to start taking control of the matchup, but that didn't last for very long. Carlito putting up a hell of a fight here tonight. I guess the Demon's Apple in general putting up a hell of a fight, as DX just has not been able to get the best of him. No matter how hard they try, the Demon's Apple continue to fight as Triple H drives the knee straight into the face of Carlito. And now in the center of the ring, Triple H off the ropes, connects with another vicious knee to the skull. As Carlito right now is in a world of pain, Triple H just measuring him here. Got him with another running knee. There is no love lost in this matchup. Triple H, the sheer brutality on display. He's not gonna tone it down. That's the cerebral assassin for you. As the tag was made, but Kane able to block himself from going into that corner, preventing a tag made by Triple H. Rather, preventing a tag from being made. Look at Kane, two-handed choke slam. The former WWE, the former World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H, is on the receiving end of some serious punishment on the part of Kane, but Triple H answers back with a vicious knee to the skull. And now Triple H just unloading on the Big Red Machine, Kane. As now Kane, this time whipped into the corner. Tag made to Shawn Michaels. Look at Triple H with a military press, a massive military press. Yeah, have to admire the strength on display by Triple H. Shawn Michaels, I think, was going for a crossbody, but Kane was on the ground. So I don't know if that's exactly what Michaels was looking for, but Kane got all of what he was looking for, a low blow. And now the tag has been made to Carlito. Shawn Michaels stumbles back to his feet, but straight into a massive neck breaker by Carlito there. You can see the whiplash from that one. And Shawn Michaels able to get back to his feet. Trying to keep Carlito down. Perhaps looking to make a tag to Triple H, try to get himself out of this predicament, but that didn't work too well. Carlito with the low blow. And he's going to make a tag back to Kane. Shawn Michaels is in a bad way right now. And Carlito, referee, you're going to get him out of the ring. Both members of the Demon's Apple are in the ring right now. Shawn Michaels back to his feet. Now Shawn Michaels, wait, the referee, did he not see the tag? The referee distracting Kane. As Shawn Michaels now delivers with a clothesline. Now off the top rope. Here comes the Heartbreak Kid with a, no, he missed it. He went for a cross body, but he missed in a huge way. Oh, but Shawn Michaels able to stand his ground with a couple of stiff jabs. Knocking the Big Red Machine off his feet. Ooh, Michaels with a bit of showboating, but now might not be the time. That might not be the smartest decision in this case, Shawn. Oh, as there's a massive low blow by Kane once again. I mean, Shawn Michaels just has not had much luck in this matchup. I'm not having much luck as far as finding my words goes. As Shawn Michaels able to fight back, but there's Carlito. Shawn Michaels was starting to go after Kane, but Carlito was right there. Carlito was the legal man. But Michaels trying to avoid him here, trying to free himself up to make a tag to Triple H. But smart tag team ring presence from the Demon's Apple, keeping Shawn Michaels at bay, keeping him from making the tag. Is now brought to his feet. Oh no, Carlito with the cool shot. And Kane is right there to capitalize. Kane hooks the leg. Triple H trying to come in to make the save, but he just got there in the nick of time. How close was that? Carlito had got him with the cool. Oh my God. How's that for a cool shot? Triple H nearly decapitated Kane with that one. And now Triple H is wearing down Kane. Shawn Michaels just took out Carlito on the outside. What is Shawn Michaels doing? Carlito whipped into the barricade. And now this is just a mugging. Shawn Michaels just beating the ever-living crap out of Carlito on the outside. Triple H going after Kane here. It's just chaos, left, right, and center. Shawn Michaels is taking out Carlito. Triple H was going to work on Kane. This could be a massive opening for D-Generation X. As right now, Triple H took out Kane, but oh, there's a poke to the eye by Kane. Carlito back to work on Shawn Michaels. Michaels, though, able to fight him off. Oh, a massive knee lift to Kane. Triple H just caught a glancing blow there. Michaels going to work on Carlito here. Referee up to a count of 9. Are they going to win this by countout? D-Generation X has defeated the Demon's Apple via countout. Well, that's a bit of a cheap way to win the match, to say the least. But at the end of the day, it is D-Generation X who gets the win over the Demon's Apple. And again, the struggles for the Demon's Apple continue. Triple H taking out Kane on the outside. Shawn Michaels running back into the ring. There was nothing really Carlito could do to save it. And with The Rock in their corner, D-Generation X stands tall, but for how long? How long will this temporary alliance last? Tensions are building, to say the least, about to reach a boiling point. Let's take a look at how the other matches went. Joey Mercury gets yet another win over Johnny Nitro, so Nitro continues to struggle to overcome his tag team partner. Umaga defeats Rey Mysterio. Eddie Guerrero gets the win over Steve Austin, so he has cemented himself as a #1 contender for the IC title. And John Cena, the #1 contender for the WWE title, defeats the WWE champion in the main event. A massive victory there for Cena. He's looking strong going into the title match, and it is labeled the match of the week. Fan change plus 110,000. 110,000. SmackDown didn't even stand a chance. You get Edge in a 4-star match. Shawn Michaels doing well. Man, 4-star all around. SmackDown. I don't know if they're going to have any shot at coming back at this rate. We had a 3.5-star show. Some pretty solid matchups. Indeed. Whereas oh yeah, they really fell flat in this episode. This show was really a letdown. They're going to be in England for the next show. So, good for them, I suppose. But for us, oh, they're basically following us. Like, we're in Tennessee here. They're in Tennessee there. We were in the Isle of Samoa last week. They're going to be in the Isle of Samoa just before WrestleMania. Interesting. Well, we're in Tennessee, Florida, Indiana, and then finally Calgary, Canada for WrestleMania 22. That's what we're looking forward to. I forgot to delete all those mails, all those messages. The Big Show, his popularity, it's done. He's got 2 weeks, and then he's gone. So we got what? Yeah, that'll get us up through here. I'm probably not going to replace Big Show. I'm just going to let that go. I've been struggling to get all 20 guys on the roster, or on the weekly shows anyway, so losing the Big Show, it's not going to hurt us. My God. So many unsatisfied people. Undertaker, Undertaker, Edge, they're pretty tame. Big Show is just tired of losing. Everybody else wants title shots, so I'll have to work on that. I know that probably they all want WWE title shots, except for Johnny Nitro. Because I'm sure he'll be fine with a smaller title, but everybody else, yeah, they want the big gold, and they're just not going to get it. They're not going to get that big shot. I'm sorry, but not everybody can have that prize, and John Cena earned it. So, not much to do there. Edge, go ahead and extend his contract. Same can be said for Kane. Really, this is the last batch, I feel, is that once we take care of these guys, there's not much left to do as far as contracts go. Although our cash starting to run a little low, a little on the low side, but I think I'll have enough to make it through to the end. I can definitely get this batch of contracts right here, especially if I'm not re-signing Big Show. That none of these other guys will be a concern. Sten Umaga, we got 2 guys for next week. We'll be back up to 1 million. It is fine. Rivalries are still going strong. I like to see that. And now that Hardcore Holly is a heel, I can pair him up with Rey Mysterio for 3 weeks. We're going to get a lot of mileage out of this rivalry, that's for sure. We could do David vs. Goliath. Yeah. And that fills out the rivalries. Fan support, pretty sizable lead over SmackDown, still. John Cena, still #1. Batista, of course, he's going to fall because that's now 2 losses in a row. He's not looking so hot. The Undertaker back above him. Rock and Sock up to 3. DX moving up. Edge moving up. Kurt Angle. Eddie Guerrero moving up. Austin took a bit of a hit. Same for Rey Mysterio. Van Dam dropping down. Johnny Nitro off the list because Mercury won, so they're not together. And what the heck? The Demon's Apple split too. This is stupid. I hate this mechanic. Why they separate like that. It makes no sense to me. But there you got Rock and Socket 2, Taker 3. So this has a bit more going on this week. A lot more shifting throughout the power rankings, but once you really get to this bottom half, like Kane and Carlito, there's a ceiling here, a very clear ceiling. Guys do not go above that. I mean, they were here, but that's because we had a bit of a lower tier roster at the time. But ever since we got rid of that crop of superstars, the Demons, Apple, Eminem, they've had a very clear ceiling. They just haven't been able to break through it. This just shows the very clear, the clear separation between that part of the roster, the undercard, and what's above it. Eminem, they're not going to be able to break through it just yet. They've got a ways to go. They've got to sort out their issues first. But the Demon's Apple, they're working to break through this threshold. They got to go through D, Generation X, and Rock and Sock to do it, though. But that's going to do it for this episode of GM Mode. Thank you for joining me. We are starting to run down to the end of the series here. Got like 3 more episodes of Raw, and then WrestleMania to go. Not much left in the series. It's been a fun ride, but we are slowly coming to the end of it. All good things must come to an end, and we are almost there. So be sure to stay tuned for the final few episodes of the series. Be sure to stay tuned for what? Yeah, we got 4 episodes left. So be sure to stay tuned for those, and until next time, keep on YouTubing.